On November 12th, I reached out to 50 YouTubers using email and one or two replies in which one has the most interest. So the message I sent him was like simple. I just watched your recent video. I think I can make your thumbnails better and get a better CTR. So to prove it, I would like to redesign the thumbnail of your recent video so that you can see the difference actually. So I sent the message him and he replied and he said, yes, you can send me full thumbnail and if it look good, I would love to consider to work with you. I got so excited because this was a big creator and he needed a good amount of thumbnails each month, like about 12 thumbnails a month. That's a very great amount for me. So I sent him the full thumbnail with two variations for A/B testing and he actually liked the thumbnail and he said, let's do a call meeting. And I got more excited because this was going to my first call meeting ever with any client. That's the reason I was so excited, extremely excited. So I said yes for the meeting and at the meeting time he shows up at the perfect time and we start discussing and it comes down to $10 per thumbnail and for 30 thumbnails we called $300. So I said yes. I also said yes. That was a deal and he also had me into his Discord team server. That was very extremely superior for me because I was getting into his team server, that private server. That was very grateful for me. So he said, let's start with 3 thumbnails. He sent me a brief of 3 thumbnails and I delivered those 3 thumbnails in next 3 days, one each day. And he was also liking those thumbnails and it was going fantastic. I was thinking he will definitely become a really big long-term client. I was so happy and excited. But again, life doesn't work that smooth. I was creating good thumbnails and he also liking the thumbnails. I already made 3 thumbnails, but payment wasn't done. But I was still happy until the fourth day when he asked me, do I also do editing? Because he needed videos intro part edit only. My immediate reaction was very anxious and sad that I don't have editing. I got so depressed and stressed that why I don't have editing. I will gonna lose this client because of this. But still showing honesty, I said to him, I only do thumbnails for now, but I will add video editing later because I don't want to deliver anything which I am not 100% capable of. So from now, only thumbnails for best quality. So I sent the reply to him. I think honesty will win here, but it turned out it don't. He asked me if I know anybody which I can recommend to him for editing. But honestly, I also have no one in my network which I can recommend to him for editing. So I got more stressed and too much depressed. The idea of outsourcing of editing comes to my mind, but so many doubts kill that. Like if editor overcharge me, client doesn't like the edit, how will I ask editor for revision, what will be the turnaround, and many doubts just trying to stop me. And they become successful. They stopped me from outsourcing the editing. And second reason, I also don't know that much about editing. So I don't want to take risk of losing this client without for delivering the bad quality edit. So that's the reason I said to him, I don't do editing and I also don't have anyone which I can recommend to you for editing. So from me, only thumbnails. The last reply I sent to him in 10 hours because on those 10 hours I was too stressed and depressed. Just thinking, will I gonna lose this client? Why I don't have editing? Am I too weak? And many doubts just coming to my mind. But still showing courage and strength, I send him the message that no editing, only thumbnails from me. So I click the send button and it goes. But it turned out it gone to okay. After the reply, this client stopped replying. I was convincing myself that client must be busy. They have a lot of work. Sometimes they forget to reply. But I also getting very stressed and conscious. So I was not accepting the reality. But I was trying to stay consistent. But this was a very big problem because when I see next day, I also get removed from the Discord server. I was still trying to convince myself that there must be a problem in the server. It must be a glitch or something wrong. I was not accepting my reality that I lost a $300 client. So I sent him a mail that is there any problem in the server because I can't see myself in the group. But that mail also get lost and has a no reply. And the next day, I see his channel with a new video and a new thumbnail which I haven't made. Now I finally realize that this thumbnail I haven't made, that means they hired someone else and reject me totally. Now I finally realize that I lost a full $300 worth of client. Now that realization was very, very tough for me because that was very hard. Because of a one skill, video editing, I lost a that big client, $300 worth client. That was very heartbreaking for me. Any way can I get this client? But there was no way getting on me this client because this wasn't a normal creator. He was a very well established and business creator. He was running a business, he have money and consistent work. If I got this $300 worth client, which is a long-term work and a monthly work, then I don't need to do client hunting again and again with that much pressure of getting new clients each month again and again. But that don't turn out okay because I don't get that client, because I also have imagined all the things that my testimonials will go super high and the portfolio will skyrocket because he is a very established creator and have a authority. But it all turned out it doesn't go okay. I lost this client permanently. I was blaming myself that why I don't have learned editing. What if I learned everything? I didn't lose this client. I will get this client. I was getting stressed, anxious, just trying to hate myself. But I also understanding that this was a very big moment in my journey and a very remarkable incident in my whole life yet. This question was eating me from inside that should I learn both editing and thumbnail or only thumbnail? I was not even able to do my main work because of this question giving me stress whole way. But gradually I do some deep research on YouTube and write down my thoughts and talk to my mind and remember that Alex Ramoji line. Be exceptional at one skill is extremely better than averages in 10 skills. So I try to focus on this and start making a table of thumbnail plus editing or only thumbnail. For thumbnail plus editing, I already know thumbnail, but I need to learn editing, which will gonna take a lot of time and which will gonna distract me from my main skill, which is currently paying my bills. And for only thumbnails, I start thinking that people pay 10x more to specialist rather than generic video editor plus thumbnail both, because these people are averages which don't charge premium charges. So I finally accept that I will not fall in the trap of quick greed and money. I will not learn editing. I will only learn thumbnails and become exceptionally good at, then try to learn any other skill. But that comes to mind again. Will I lose client again if I don't learn editing plus thumbnails? Then I accept, yes, I will lose those client. But that would be good for me because then only left client those my target should be those client that do only want specialists in thumbnail, not generic video editor plus thumbnail designer. Because that would increase my skill that much and I will be able to charge premium charges and be exceptionally good at it.